Yo, what is good, everybody? It is KJ. I am back with another video, and this video is going to be a pretty quick one. It is a tutorial video, and we're going to be showing y'all how to make a battle competition and set the timer to 60 minutes for your Draft League games. So this was requested by a couple of members of the new Draft League that I joined, PDL, which I will have some videos up for that. I will say, just on that regard, it is like a hybrid sort of, if people can't play in game, they'll play on Showdown. So unfortunately there are going to be some Showdown games, but that's fine. We'll adjust, we'll make it work. We might do post-com for those just because it's not as fun. Like, I don't know, I personally am not as engaged when I'm even playing Showdown games, so there is a chance that I might just do post-com for it. It is what it is. But anyway, yes, so I want to get into this really quick because, again, there were people that requested this, and I want to make this a pretty quick video. So, to create a battle competition and set the timer, you're first going to need to be online. So, if you're not connected to online, you'll want to connect to online. Then, you want to go to the Poke Portal. So, we'll do that here. It is going to take a second to load, to like get us into everything. So the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to go into Battle Stadium. So you go into Battle Stadium here, and now it's going to show you all the ranked stuff, all the casual stuff, the rental teams, but you're going to want to go to online competitions. So in online competitions, if it's the first time that you are actually setting this up, it'll probably go through and sort of make you set your competition location, your age division. That's fine. That stuff is for official competitions. So that's going to be for if you're getting into VGC competitions or anything like that. Don't worry about that. Set that because it's going to then get you to this screen. Now, because I've done friendly competitions before, I have a previous results category. But in most cases, you'll have a search for a or host a competition. So because this video is about actually making the competition, you're gonna want to go to host competition, right? So here we can say, like, what's the name of your competition? We're gonna say test comp 1 or test comp. It doesn't even have to be test comp 1. We can name it whatever. This is just gonna be the competition name. Usually when I'm doing this, I'll name it like whatever league that I'm doing. I'll name it like that league week whatever. So in the last competition I had, it was PDL week 1. So that's something to just keep in mind. It's pretty straightforward. Next, you're gonna want to go to rules. So this one is a little tricky because in most situations, you're gonna want to go to normal rules. However, in PDL, we actually are playing at level 100. So instead of setting all to level 50, I would go to no restrictions. So if I was setting this up for PDL, I would go to no restrictions. But normally you'd go to level 50, and the thing about battling at level 50 is the EV spreads are a little different, so you definitely want to make sure that you kind of keep that in mind. But no restrictions, what this does is your Pokemon are going to have to be at level 100, or they will not, you won't be able to actually like do anything with this. Like, you're gonna come in with Pokemon that are, if you come in with Pokemon that are level 85, they're gonna be 85 in the actual battle. So if you are playing at level 50, then any of these other rules, I'm not super familiar with all the other rule sets, but usually for me it's either normal rules or no restrictions. So in this case, I'm gonna go to no restrictions. Now, the next thing you want to do is competition period. So under normal circumstances, again, I would be doing this for Draft League, so it would be like I would schedule with my opponent, and we'll say, okay, we're gonna play tomorrow, and we're gonna set a time window from like 6 a.m. up until almost 9 a.m. And what happens there is whoever's hosting the competition period will start the competition right around that time. So you'll see later, after I make this competition, there'll be like a start button. You can start it, but you need to make sure that both members have joined and registered their battle teams beforehand. So I'll kind of walk through that a little bit later. But For now, yeah, we'll say tomorrow. And another thing to note is that you cannot make a competition the same day that it is. Like, you can see my first option for this is tomorrow, May 29th. So that is something to keep in mind. You want to do this before, at least 24 hours before you are going to play your match. So in this case, like I said, we'll set it to whatever. I just reset it. But okay, so that's going to be midnight tomorrow to 3 a.m. tomorrow, right? And now I want to look at this. This is the most important thing, right? This is going to allow us to play with the old DS timer, the 60-minute timer. So this is what you do. You just import 60. Now your time is 60 minutes. And what your time is the time that you have to make a move. Now, generally speaking, this should probably, like, realistically, this should probably be like 20 minutes, just in case. That way, if somebody were to take that long, like, at least the match wouldn't be over by that point. And then the total time, you make 60 minutes. So this isn't exactly what we asked for, Game Freak, but, you know, we did get a way that's relatively easy to actually set a 60-minute timer. So there you go. So now you have your time at 20 minutes and the 60 minutes. Number of battles, I usually set it to 2 or 3 just in case, because if somebody lags out or something and you want to keep trying to play or something like that. So that is a thing. So now we have this test comp. I'm going to click host. So it's going to ask me if I want to proceed. I'm going to say yes. This competition is going to end up like falling flat or like fizzling out or whatever. But the important thing is now you have a competition ID. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that competition ID and you're going to send it to your opponent, right? You're going to send it to your opponent. You're going to tell them, hey, register before we battle. That way, after the fact, we can kind of show you what this is going to look like. So I can click start and I can register my battle team. So this is my team from last week in PDL. So I'll do this. And the thing is, once you register this battle team, that battle team is locked. You will not be able to take those Pokemon out of your PC, and you will not be able to access those Pokemon until after the competition is done. And yeah, then that's it. So at this point, your opponent should be in the competition, and when you both click battle, it'll search and it'll pair you up. So that is a very, very quick but easy way to get 60-minute timer, which is nice. Like, it's definitely great. I played a ton of Wi-Fi in Sword and Shield, and the 20-minute timer was garbage. So we ended up moving towards like having to do all of the land stuff so that we could get the unlimited timer. And honestly, even though that was manageable, it kind of sucked. So I'll be real. But yeah, so this is the way to get a very quick and easy 60-minute timer. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave comments. And yeah, I'll get back to you. If there's anything else that you guys want to see tutorial-wise, let me know. I can totally do that. I like doing these tutorial videos. I like teaching people. So yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. Maybe I'll do one on like EVing and stuff like that. EVing at level 50, something like that. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much. This has been great. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.